In a world where consumer habits are rapidly evolving and economic challenges are relentless, the retail sector faces an unprecedented crisis. Today, we delve into the stories of 20 retailers, once giants in their domains, now teetering on the brink of collapse. Cut to a montage of historical footage of bustling malls and shopping centers. These are names that have been with us for centuries, now unraveling in the toughest economic environment since the 1970s. Scene 1. Coles, a fallen giant. Interior of a deserted Coles store, shelves sparse. Coles, once a supermarket chain turned department store, is now a shadow of its former self. Despite a pivot to fitness and athleisure, sales have plummeted. Cut to a graph showing declining sales. Coles is on Moody's Analytics bankruptcy watch list for 2023. Their margins are thin and consumer spending is down. Scene 2. David's Bridal, the end of an era. Interior of a David's Bridal store with everything must go signs. David's Bridal, once the Walmart of weddings, faces its second bankruptcy in 5 years. With plans to lay off 82% of its staff, the future looks bleak. Cut to a bride looking distressed. Where do we go now for affordable wedding dresses? Scene 3. Gymboree, a childhood memory fades. Exterior of a closed Gymboree store. Gymboree, a staple in children's apparel, now faces severe cash flow problems. With 450 store closures and a class action lawsuit from former employees, its future is uncertain. Scene 4. 99-cents only stores, struggling against giants. Interior of a 99-cents only store with visibly higher prices. 99-cents only stores, once a haven for bargain shoppers, now grapples with inflation and high operational costs, losing its competitive edge. Scene 5. Tom's Shoes, a socially conscious brand's downfall. Montage of Tom's Shoes over the years. Tom's Shoes, known for its charitable donations, faces a stark reality. With declining sales and a shift in donation strategy, this summer might be its last. Scene 6. True Religion, fading denim dreams. Exterior of a closing True Religion store. True Religion, once a leader in premium denim, now struggles against the rise of athleisure. With 2 bankruptcies behind it, a third looms on the horizon. Scene 7. Tops, a supermarket struggle. Exterior of a Tops-friendly market. Tops, a regional grocery chain, drowns in debt. With no buyers in sight, its survival is in question. Scene 8. Joan, crafting a difficult future. Interior of a Joan store with sale signs. Joan, once thriving in the pandemic, now faces declining sales and a mounting debt. Store closures and layoffs are imminent. Scene 9. Morphe, Beauty's fallen star. Closed Morphe store with a for-lease sign. Morphe Cosmetics, known for its influencer collaborations, shuts its US stores amidst lawsuits and bankruptcy filings. Scene 10. Sears, the final curtain call. Montage of Sears over the decades. Sears, a once dominant retailer, may finally close its doors. With continuous losses since 2011, its end seems inevitable. Scene 11. Belk, department store in distress. Exterior of a Belk store with few customers. Belk, a mainstay in southern retail, returns to Moody's bankruptcy watch list. The department store sector's vulnerability spells trouble for Belk. Scene 12. Christopher and Banks, a farewell to fashion. Interior of a closing Christopher and Banks store. Christopher and Banks, once a popular women's apparel retailer, bids farewell as it closes over 400 stores nationwide. Scene 13. Starbucks, brewing challenges. Exterior of a closing Starbucks location. Starbucks, the world's largest coffee chain, isn't immune to the retail carnage. With 500 store closures, the coffee giant faces a bitter reality. Scene 14, Disney stores. The magic fades. Montage of Disney store closures. Disney stores, once a magical retail experience, now struggle with the lowest sales in a decade. 53 more stores are set to close. Scene 15, Art Van Furniture, the end of comfort. Closed Art Van Furniture store. Art Van Furniture, a Midwest favorite, enters Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Most of its stores will close, marking the end of an era. Scene 16, Clark's, a step in the wrong direction. Exterior of a closing Clark's store. Clark's, the 200-year-old shoe retailer, faces a drastic restructuring. With 25 U.S. store closures, its legacy is at risk. Scene 17, Estee Lauder, Beauty's blemish. Exterior of an Estee Lauder store with closing down signs. Estee Lauder, a beauty giant, sees a sharp sales decline. With 15 store closures and a bleak outlook, the brand faces an uncertain future. Scene 18, Furniture Factory Outlet, the decline of home comforts. Exterior of a Furniture Factory Outlet store with liquidation sale signs. Furniture Factory Outlet, struggling since the pandemic, now closes over 40 stores in a desperate bid to survive. Scene 19, Guess, fading fashion fortunes. Exterior of a closing Guess store. Guess, once a denim powerhouse, now grapples with losses and controversies. With 100 store closures, its future hangs in the balance. Scene 20, H&M, a global giant's retreat. Exterior of a closing H&M store. H&M, a global fashion leader, faces a stark reality. With 320 store closures and significant job impacts, the brand's dominance is waning. Montage of empty stores and for lease signs. As these retail giants struggle, the question remains: can they adapt and survive in an era dominated by e-commerce and changing consumer habits? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching. Share your experiences in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the ever-changing world of retail.